Here we will see thread pool class in C#. Thread pool is a collection of threads. The creation and destruction of threads incur high resource utilization, mainly CPU overhead. To avoid this penalty, which can be expensive in terms of performance when threads are being created and destroyed extensively, .NET has presented the thread pool class. Thread pool is a class which is used to create the pool of threads and assign tasks to it. This class allocates a certain number of threads and manages them for you. It is used to perform tasks in background. When a thread completes a task, it is sent to the queue where all the waiting threads are present, which is useful for reusing threads. This class present under system.threading namespace. Thread pool class provides a pool of threads that can be used to execute tasks, post work items, process asynchronous input-output, wait on behalf of the other threads, and process timers. Different properties of thread pool class are completed work item count, which gets the number of work items that have been processed so far. Pending work item count, which gets the number of work items that are currently queued to be processed. Thread count, which gets the number of thread pool threads that currently exist. Different methods for thread pool class are bind handle, which binds an operating system to handle the thread pool. Get available threads. This method retrieves the difference between maximum number of thread pool threads and the currently activated threads, which are written by the getMaxThread method. Next is getMaxThreads. This method retrieves the number of requests to the thread pool that can be active concurrently. All requests above that number remain in queue until thread pool threads become available. GetMinThreads, which retrieves the minimum number of threads that the thread pool creates on demand when new requests are made. This is done before switching to an algorithm for managing thread creation and destruction. Next is queueUserWorkItem with waitCallback parameter. Queue is a method for execution. The method executes when a thread pool thread becomes available. queueUserWorkItem with waitCallback and object parameter. Queue is a method for the execution and specifies an object containing data to be used by the method. The method executes when a thread pool thread becomes available. SetMaxThreads, which sets the number of requests to the thread pool that can be active concurrently. All requests above that number remain queued until thread pool threads become available. SetMinThreads, which sets the minimum number of threads the thread pool creates on demand as new requests are made before switching to an algorithm for managing thread creation and destruction. Unsafe queueUserWorkItem with parameter iThreadPoolWorkItem boolean, which queues the specified work item object to the thread pool. Unsafe queueUserWorkItem with waitCallback and object as a parameter, which queues the specified delegate to the thread pool but does not propagate the calling stack to the worker thread.